Hello children, welcome back to our maths class. Chapter 14, pictographs. Now what does this heading tells you? Pictograph means pictures. So it's like picture reading. Very easy and very interesting it is, children. I bet you definitely will enjoy it. See, look at this table which is shown here, which is related to cricket match. Here you have the names of bowler and here you have the names of overs. You know overs, no? In cricket, 1 over 6 balls. Runs given and wickets taken. Runs is given. The bowler is bowling and runs the batsman is taking, but it's like runs given. Okay, and wickets taken. That is when the bowler or the fielder takes the wicket, they are out, the batsman is out. That is how we take the wickets. Wickets taken. So now the first bowler, that is Chandrakant, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 overs. Okay. And in this 4 overs, how many balls that you conclude? So in 1 over, there will be how many? 6 balls. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And runs given 18. So 18 runs he scores. And wickets taken is, wickets taken 4. 4 wickets. Okay. Chandrakant is the bowler. So your different batsmen must have batted. And the overs are how many? 4 overs. And he has given 18 runs. The batsman could take 18 runs. And the wickets taken, Chandrakant has taken 4 wickets. That means 4 batsmen he has out. Ramakant only 2 overs. Okay, maybe then they did not like him, so they changed the bowler. So runs given 20. 20 runs he has given. So definitely not so experienced runner, a bowler. Wickets taken, nothing. He could not give any wickets to any of the batsmen. That means he could not out them. The third is Ahmed. Ahmed 3 overs. You can see 3 overs and he has given 12 runs. Okay, 12 runs and how many wickets? 2 wickets. So how do we study? This pictograph is very easy because it's a picture study. Now first you should understand the scale, children. In graph, it's usually scale you should have to remember. That's one picture is equal to 1 over. That means one picture, one ball is shown here. It is not one ball, but it is 1 over. And in that 1 over, 6 balls. Okay. So we cannot draw how many balls are there, that many over here. So instead of that, we take one picture is equal to 1 over. That means 6 balls. So it's very easy. Like see 1 over 1 balls you can see. In this 6 balls are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 24 balls. Right, and out of that 18 runs he has given. So let's read the question and understand. Answer the following questions by referring to the table above. The first question about how many bowlers does the table give information. So how many bowlers? The table gives information. So I repeat the question, children. About how many bowlers does the table give information?
3 bowlers.
Very good. Who gave away the most runs?
Chandrakant.
Chandrakant?
Ramakant.
Ramakant. Good, very good. Third one, how many overs did Chandrakant bowl?
4 overs.
Okay, good. How many wickets did Ramakant take?
0.
Very good. How many balls did Ahmed bowl?
3. 3 overs.
3 overs. Okay. How many balls did Ahmed bowl? How many balls did Ahmed bowl?
18 balls.
Yes, that's right. Sixth one. How many runs did Chandrakant give?
18.
Okay, good. How many overs were bowled altogether?
9 overs.
Very good. Who gave away the least runs per over?
Ahmed.
Very good. So that was Venisha who gave the answer. Very good. Keep it up. Thus, we can see a lot of information can be obtained from the pictures. Just by looking at the picture in the table, children, Venisha could answer the question. So such tables which represent information using pictures or icons. Icons, you know, na, in your computer, you must be having small icons. Okay, that is symbols or a small picture are called pictographs or pictograms. This definition is very, very important. Now let us see the second example. pictorial representation of numerical data. During a survey, the numbers of students living in different types of houses were listed as shown below. Type of house: bungalow. Number of students:
4.
apartment,
20.
row house.
8.
So this is how number of students staying in type of house. So let us make a pictograph based on this. For the cricket data, cricket balls were used. What icon shall we use for students? Surely a smiley will be just right. So we cannot just keep on drawing the figure of children or student. We can just draw smiley children. So you can pick up what icon you want to give. Should we draw 20 faces for 20 children?
No.
Good. So it's not necessary. It is easier to use an appropriate scale for the numbers children in the information. For example, your all three numbers in the given data are divisible by 4. So using one picture for 4 students, the students living in bungalows will be shown by 1 picture. Those in apartments will be shown by 5, and those in row house will be by 2 pictures. See, after drawing the pictures, it will look like this. Once more, I am showing the question to you. See, bungalow 4 children, apartment 20, row house 8. So it is divisible by all 4. So 4 ones are 4. So only 1 smiley. And this is 4 5s are 20. So 5 smileys. And 4 2s are 8. So 2 smileys. So you can see this? Yes. So scale you will write down 1 picture is equal to 4 students. So what you are taking as 1 picture, that you have to write down as scale. So the aim of pictograph. So you might think, ma'am, why are we learning this? What is the aim? To make numerical information easier to understand. Numbers. All numbers given here are also divisible by 2. So we could use a scale of 2 students per picture. That is here. We can use 2's table also, but then more we have to draw. The pictures will increase. As a result, it will not be easy to understand the given numerical information. So remember, to make a pictograph, we must first study the numerical information given. Find out the factors of all the numbers to be represented children. That's why you had multiples and factors chapter. Choose an appropriate scale. So you will decide 1 picture, how many students I'll show, or how many icons or whatever. Choose an appropriate symbol like smiley what we selected. Make the right columns for the pictograph table. Below the pictograph, write the scale used. You have marks for the scale children, so don't miss out on that. This is example 2. Now we will continue with our exercise. So problem set 52, the first one. Stocks of various types of grain stored in a warehouse. Warehouse means storehouse children. Like all these, rice, wheat and all, from where it comes to your ration shop. So it is a storehouse, warehouse where it is stored. Are given below. Make a pictograph based on the information given. First one, grains. Rice, wheat, bajra, jawar. How many sacks? Sacks means gani, okay? Here rice is 40 sacks, wheat 56, bajra 8 and jawar 32. So what can we pick up for sacks? We can draw as gani bags, okay? And which table, Vanisha, can you tell me which table can we take over here?
8. Bajra.
Yes, 8. Why? Because all these numbers are divisible by 8. They are factors of 8. So we can take 8 as conveniently to show as 1 sack. Scale will be 1 picture is equal to 8 sack. So your children, you have drawn grain and sacks. I need more space for sacks. So that is why I have drawn like this table. So you can write rice, wheat, bajra and jawar. Okay. First we will write down the scale. Scale, just now Vanisha said, we'll take 8. So 1 picture is equal to 8 sacks. So rice is shown as 40. So it will be 8 5s are 40. So how many gunny bags we will have to draw? We will have to draw 5 gunny bags. Okay, so like this we'll draw this gunny bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next is wheat. Wheat is 56. So how many times? 8. 8 sevens are 56. So 7 bags of wheat will draw. So here instead of like this R you can put. So it is rice. And here 7 bags we'll have to draw. So gunny bags you can draw the way you want. Good shape. Teacher shape is not so good. Not teacher shape. The what I'm drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is wheat. Wheat bag. And now bajra. Bajra 8. That means only one sack. Okay. Bajra we can write full. Jawar 32. So 8 4s are 32. So that means 4 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just put the initial J. That is Jawar. So this is how children, so easily we have done it children. So hope you will also enjoy it and you'll find it easy. Now second one children, information about the various types of vehicles in Badagaon is given below. Make a pictograph for this data. Types of vehicles, bicycle is given 84 in number, automatic two-wheelers 60, four-wheelers 24, heavy vehicles 12 and tractors 24. So you can see this table and you can just have a look by which table is it divisible or factors you can see 84, 60, 24, 12, 24. So which table will it be easy to pick up? So one picture is equal to how many, or we can take the scale conveniently. So you can check your children 12. 12 is the number we will take for one picture. So you can show just a truck or a bus, you know, like a four-wheeler or something like that. You can show any icon that you want. So or you can draw a bicycle here, a two-wheeler here, something like car, something like bus and something like tractor. So the number will take 12 because here we can show one truck or bus. Here 2s are 24. So 2 tractors you'll have to show. Here 2 four-wheelers you have to show and 12 5s are 60. So here 5 2 automatic two-wheelers you'll have to show and here 12 7s are 84. So 7 bicycles you'll have to show. So these 2 are for your homework. So second one you have understood. Now third one I will just read homework children. Third one, the number of the various books kept in a cupboard in the school library are given below. Make a pictograph showing the information given. Type of book is given children and number is given. So you find out which is the number that you will take as one picture. See 7, 35, 21, 14, 28. You already got the hint, right? So these two you are going to solve it in your math notebook and the monitor will be checking whether you have done it or not children. So with this we complete children this chapter pictograph as well as we complete our portion. So have a great day children. All the best to you. Study well, do well, stay safe. Thank you.